I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one.
Daddy issues? Is daddy issues does not explain this.
Thank you very much.
I'm disappointed forever.
No. No. can I help you?
I wish you could, mate.
I will judge you, it'll just be quietly. There we go. It would help if the microphone actually turned on before I started talking. Hi guys, welcome back to Planet Zoo. I think this is probably going to be our last day, because we just have WXYZ left, I think? XYZ, did we do W? Oh, we have the animals for W, we just haven't put them in a habitat yet, because we have no money. Okay, so here's the deal. At the end of first of all, this is cinematic mode, which I forgot about, so then I don't have to move the camera. The camera just, like, moves around and follows the animals, so it's not working too great right this second, but it was working pretty well. At the end of last stream, yesterday, we discussed briefly and took a poll on me going into sandbox mode, which is essentially, like, do whatever the heck you want. and adding a secondary zoo entrance toward the back of the zoo just to help more people access the zoo. We thought that that might be a good idea. So I did that, but it turns out you can't unsandbox mode a zoo. So I've loaded up a previous save because I can't, like, unsandbox it. So then we just have unlimited money, and that doesn't seem fair. TikTok, why are you quitting on me? What? Okay, hang on. We just got here. Is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody say thank you. Do you want to say you're welcome?
You're welcome.
Yay! Tech fixed it. Good job, husbandman. Way to go. Alright, I need to get TikTok running again, but you guys can look at lemurs for a second. I think we're back. And he even thinks he might know what the problem is. So that's super duper exciting. I need to get the TikTok link pinged again for the TikTok people that they may join us. Oh, it got nighttime. I got scared. I thought we died again. So I'll get that going. But anyway, yeah, we have no money again. Because reasons. So that's super cool. We're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna have to shrink more exhibits, although we don't have any money to shrink exhibits with, so I don't know that's gonna work out. Tempted to consolidate exhibits, but that would break the rules. I don't want to break the rules. But also, we only have 4 animals left. We're so close. Yes, the problem was not Indy. It wasn't the CCO wives. The problem is something on our end. It's just being extra weird. Almost there. Discord also didn't want to load, but that's not anyone's fault. Except probably mine. Okay, there we go. So, YouTube people, TikTok people, everybody's here. We're back to Planet Zoo. We have no money. And we have to figure out how to approach solving that issue. And I mean no money. Like we have nothing. Diseased animal discovered, vet requested, good idea. Tetanus. Why do you have tetanus? Oh. That's not good. I have a bunch of animals dying. Yeah. So what could we do to fix our money situation? To fix outgoing expenses, we could shrink some exhibits, which I'm not a huge fan of. We could combine exhibits. So like we could have E and G together in here, which goes against the initial rules, but that would mean that we could temporarily disable this exhibit and save a bunch of money there by moving our G animals in with the E animals. They're all compatible. So today, well, hopefully it'll be the last day. Reduce the loan payments. I don't even know if we still have loan payments. We are so close to paying this loan off, so I'm just going to leave it. Because that's really not going to help. And the sooner we can get money, again, the sooner we can get our animals taken care of properly. So yeah. Do we shrink exhibits with no money? Do we combine exhibits? Don't love that idea. Or we could rework the rules to be one animal of each letter and not care so much about separate habitats and exhibits. I don't know. We have a lot of no money. This is very true. It's technically going up, so that's super fun. Zoo's low on cash. What? No way. So we do have 3 stars on the Viper now, which is... This is the newt. How are you doing? Do we still have newts in here? We do. Fantastic. Nobody's learning about them. So we'll fix that. These probably reset when they all died off last time. Alright, so there's that situation. Oh look, we do have some people walking this way now. Well, that's very exciting. What's over here? You guys, we should be able to increase your habitat rating or whatever. So there's that. I didn't even think to check and see the other exhibits. I don't know. Shrinking exhibits feels bad for animal welfare. Can I fire people? I've already fired as many people as I can before I threaten the animal welfare again. Because again, that's my goal, is to make the animals happy and take care of them and give them nice big exhibits. That does cost me a heckin' ton of money though, so we are struggling a little bit with that. Those guys are already good. The frogs are already good as well. I don't think there's anything I can put in here. Oh, I can! A mister and some ferns. Alright, cool. So, yeah. I feel like I don't want to shrink exhibits for multiple reasons. First of all, we don't have money to actually place new fences down, which we'd have to do. And second, I don't like giving animals smaller spaces. I would be willing to move the G exhibit into the E exhibit. I would be willing to do that. So then that would let me disable this area and or repurpose it for another animal type. So that's an option. We have no Tasmanian devils. They are dying off, which is really annoying. Oh no, we do have a few more. Okay, that's good. You're born here. Oh, you're dead. Well, that's less than ideal, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Samantha, what game is this? This is... Sorry, did I read that right? I did. This is Planet Zoo, so it's like Zoo Tycoon, but on steroids. And right now, we have a very large zoo and no money. But we're almost done with the challenge. We just have WXYZ left in our Alphabet Zoo challenge. The issue is I make the exhibits really big, so they're really expensive to maintain. But I don't like giving animals not a lot of space, so I'm trying to balance my own gameplay style with actually keeping the game running. Temporarily increase zoo entrance fees. Let the animals have a sleepover. Oh, so I did go into creative to add a second entrance, but then I can't go back into normal mode. So we just have to stay in sandbox mode, and that's kind of cheaty. So we do not have a second entrance. I put it over here. I made it super cute and like made it like a cave coming out of the hill, and it was really nice. But then I couldn't get back into like normal mode. So yeah. Unfortunately, no second entrance. This connection point seems to be helping, though. We do have some people walking up and down here, so that should help. Hopefully people will come look at our animals back here. Zoo Tycoon's a really fun game. Planet Zoo is... What did you say yesterday? The Planet Zoo is Zoo Tycoon and City Skylines had a baby. So there's just a lot more little bits of management and details, but also the graphics are so good. Like, look at this. This is lovely. Shrink them. It's like 3 inches to the left. We could maybe try to raise the ticket price. Maybe. But we'll see about that. Oh good, people are coming to the animal talk over here, so that's good. They'll donate more if they're more educated. So that's a win. Oh, we're running. That's cool. Yeah, so we could consider combining a couple of exhibits. I feel like that would be easier and less expensive than trying to shrink any, because again, we need money for walls if we're going to shrink them. Like if I wanted to cut the lemur exhibit in half, I would need a wall to place here, and I don't have money for that wall. Big ball typhoid rhinos with what money, Terry? I am negative 15,000. Squish the elephant habitat a smidge. Again, we literally don't have money for walls to do that. So that's why I was saying maybe if you guys would be okay with it, we could move the gazelles and move the gazelles and giraffes, and actually the zebras as well, into this exhibit, which would then make it E and G and Z, which doesn't fit by the original rules, but it would save us a lot of money, or let us use this habitat for maybe the maned wolves instead, which would be a new species, which would bring more people in, which would bring in more donations, blah blah blah. Scooching them, correct, but it's tricky. So if I were to take this wall, alright, and you want me to like move it in, I don't think it's gonna cost money. I just have to make sure it doesn't break. Oh, that brought us a little bit of money back. But now we have this. This is an escape point. So I gotta raise that up. And we don't have money for that. So, yeah, those are the issues that we run into with moving walls around. Advertising, we do not have money for advertising. So yes, in theory, could I scooch a couple of walls a tiny bit? Yes. How far could I actually scooch this before it becomes an escape hazard? I would know if it would give me the little move tool, but I decided not to. Okay, let's try that. I'm not trying to build a wall. I'm trying to click a wall and drag it and use the move tool. I could put it probably here. So that'll reduce that by what, $100? We'll see. Then I can move these trees into the exhibit. I could also go in and see if any habitats are above their required coverage. They're like their foliage, and try and remove a few trees here and there. Tiny little things. Yeah, scooching it's worth a shot, but also we have concerns. Oh, I guess technically like this wall section and this wall section don't need to be there. So we can get rid of those. This one I might be able to scooch. Who lives here? This is the kangaroos and the koalas. Ooh, I did already shrink your habitat. Are you still good? Oh yeah. See what I mean? Like this says 700 and I'm at 2800, but you're really telling me that you think this is 4 times the size kangaroos need to be happy? I think not. Sell some rocks and trees, perhaps. Well, like we've got the eucalyptus trees in here, which I really like. They're very pretty. They're also very expensive. So if we were at our landscaping limit here... Oh, we're actually too much for these guys. What about you? So I could sell a couple of eucalyptus trees. Insufficient funds. I have insufficient funds to delete it. Does it cost money to remove things after you place them? Well, okay, that won't work either then. More gift shops. We don't have money to add anything. That's one of the issues. We are slowly making money, so we are moving up. But yes, aside from scooching a couple of things, like even this wall here, right? I could scooch this a little bit, but I can't scooch it too far because then the animals won't be able to get into the cave. So there's like another, what, $10 saved? Kangaroos need so much space. Exactly. So that's why I think the spaces are dumb. And this one, right? The dwarf caiman. The dwarf caiman, technically, like, look, we could lop off a third of this, and they'd be totally fine. I say with air quotes. So, hey, look, a balloon. Pop. So yeah, those are all the issues I'm facing with things. So I can't just go about randomly scooching walls around. This one I can't even move at all. If I do like this. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Yep, those are the issues. Time to sell some babies, right? $10 is $10. It is, right? Like every little bit counts. We have to cut out our avocado toast, but also some of it's just not reasonable. I wish I could move this wall, like rotate it, but I can't. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. That selects everything. I can't even move. Can I move this? I don't know what the rules are for moving things. Like if I delete this wall, can I move this wall? You just said I could move it, but now you're saying I can't move it, but I can move this. Yeah, I don't understand your rules, weird game. I don't understand. We already shrunk this exhibit. Anything else would require removing and then placing water again to resize. The tigers, I was thinking about cutting off the tigers like here-ish, because they really don't need that much space at all. And we'd still keep the mountain and everything, but again, that would require money that I don't have. Because they have plenty of space. Which again, look at this. 10,000, I'm at like 1,000, so that's 10 times, which means what's a tenth of this? Half, third. So they're saying that tigers can survive in this area? I think not. Do I have ATMs with a fee? I do have ATMs with a fee. I think my fee is like $2 or something. Let's go see. Maybe I could raise that. I could also potentially play with the food price. Everybody's here because this food's the one that's closest to the entrance. So I could put that up a bit. I don't know how far I can put it before people will just stop using it. Let's look at food prices. It's busy, you're thirsty. I don't like raising food prices, but we can try. Just raise everything by what, $1? Because if you make it too expensive, they just straight up won't buy it, and then they'll leave the zoo because they're too tired and thirsty, but they can't afford anything that you're selling. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Somebody else die? Yep. Okay. Zoo's low on cash? No way. Crazy. Shift everything a lot in food, at least double the price. Oh, I know what you mean. You mean like the ice. So more ice does make us more of a profit. And then in these we could do less, which would increase our profit, but it also lowers satisfaction. And some things like adding mustard and gherkins makes people more thirsty, so they're more likely to buy drinks. Stuff like that. An animal died. Time for a special 5-star meal experience, totally exclusive, 12,000. I have not had the people think tickets are underpriced notification in a while. Guest happiness, because it's too busy. Yeah, see, everything at Chief Beef is too expensive. So I think that I was already at about my limit on prices there, because I remember working on that earlier. Do you want to, like, work? There we go. So, we'll see about that. Vending machine prices. Did we adjust these? I think we did. Yeah. So, we'll see. People do be down here a lot, though. We have other food. Did you guys know? We have food, like, over here, too. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We're positive again? Oh my goodness, would you look at that. You would not spend $7 on an icy? What? So yeah, that's part of the issue. Animal died. Okay, so what else is urgent? What's most urgent that we need to work with our money on? I know we have a few species that are low-key dying off, that we need to work on, like Tasmanian devils. So do we have more? We do. So like we could grab another one of the Tasmanian devils. Oh, we lost our money again. Dang it. We do have in waiting, we have zebras and maned wolves. As soon as we have enough money to actually like put that area together, we have a plan. It's just going to be right here. It's going to be glorious. How are the donation bins? The donation bins, so some of them are doing great. This one, nobody walks past it, so we don't get any money. This one, we do have a few people walking through here, so that's at 149. And if we go down to one of our busier areas, like down here, you can see that we've raised about 1,000 in this one. I don't know if that's lifetime or annually, but yeah. So some of our donation bins are doing pretty well. Do I not have one over here? I did rework this path a lot. Maybe I don't have one over here. Let's see. Guest facilities, money, donation bin. So we'll see if that works out. So you're just trying? I'm trying, man. Much less negative. This is true. Oh, we do have a donation bin right there. I'm dumb. Okay. Right next to the animal speaker. So we're having a talk right now. This person is educating everybody on the American bison, and people do be putting in a lot of money. Check this out. So that's pretty good. Our average donation is pretty high. We did. We fired a bunch of people, and we got rid of our work zones to allow people to move between areas more easily. So we don't have any work zones. We just have staff, like, free roaming, which has helped the vets get to exhibits more quickly, so that's been helpful. The educators do seem a little burnt out, but that sounds like they need to coordinate their schedules better. We are profiting a bit. I want to see if those Tasmanian devils are still here. They are. I'm grabbing those because they keep dying off. We need more to make more children. So that we can like at least have a herd of siblings or something for a little bit. So put those in quarantine. And animal died. Alright, well, that's a problem. The capuchins, honestly, are also running out. They live for a long time, so I haven't had to worry about them. But if we go down to the Colombian white-faced capuchin, you can see that we're losing them slowly. The game is Planet Zoo. The challenge is Alphabet Zoo. So if I sort by exhibit title, you can see that we're working our way through the alphabet. We only have 4 letters left, but we are struggling to keep our zoo running decently right now. So we need those last few letters. We're so close. Today should be the last day. We just have to get our feet under us. Educators are always burnt out. Zoo or nosy. That's fair. Spend the money while I have it. I'm trying. I don't know if these cost money to maintain, but since nobody's over here anyway, I'm just gonna delete a couple. So, there. So nobody's coming to the talks anyway, because nobody walks over here, and I'm not gonna have enough money for more another zoo entrance anytime soon. Are we having a talk over here? We are having a talk over here. Look at all these lovely people. So we have had absolutely no dollars donated for our tigers yet over here. Oh, somebody gave us $20 for a Siberian tiger over here. 40 bucks here. So yeah, these bins haven't even paid for themselves. It's rough. Planet Zoo is so fun. Yes, we fed the animals, which is good. We need that. Too bad there's no mother load cheat. I have no idea if there are financial cheats besides just opening the zoo in sandbox mode. Call a vet there. Quarantine passed. Are we both past quarantine? Let's wait and see if the other one can pass so we can move them together. Excellent. So we will go ahead and move these guys down to the Tasmanian Devil exhibit. Booyah. Have to get our feet under us, but our finances keep going in. Sweep the leg. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, but we're gonna do it together. Probably, maybe, hopefully, potentially. It's a goal. Oh look, we have people here. There's a trash can right here, and you... What do you have to say for yourselves? What kind of monster just dumps their litter on the ground? I don't know, you. Finding toilet block 4 was a relief. Well, that's nice. That Tasmanian Devil's looking in great shape. See? People love the Tasmanian Devils. It's great. This is when you'd have a black tie charity event, right? Unfortunately, I'm not that fancy. Okay, cinematic isn't going to work for these guys. They're too little. Literally bought this because it was on sale. If you don't assign workspace, wouldn't they just wander? Yes, so then they wander exhibit to exhibit. Generally speaking, I find workspaces incredibly helpful. However, I did not have enough money to keep all of my staff and feed all the animals. So to help the staff go where they needed to and split up the workload a bit, I ended up removing work zones. I don't generally recommend it for everybody's welfare, but at the time, the company required restructuring. Where's Bruce Wayne and his endless funds when you need him, right? Also, can you imagine how many hours, hundreds, thousands of hours were spent on every single animal's individual animations for like walking and running and sleeping and climbing and fighting and drinking and eating, like so many things. All right. I don't want to know how much money we have. We have no money. Cool. What can I do? I don't know if guests will donate to multiple animals or like the same animal multiple times, so I don't know that adding more donation bins is the answer. This one has 0. Why do I even have a donation bin here if these walls aren't glass? Oh, don't have money for that. What about now? Oh, close. How much does it take? I'm gonna try to get to like 500. There we go. Oh, that was close. 480. Bat family spreadsheet? What? Why? Okay. Low on cash. Oh man. Mechanic request. That was the other thing, is my mechanics weren't going where they needed to go, so I was hoping that splitting the mechanics up by not having them stuck to specific work zones would help. And like another thing, the tigers don't technically need water, so we could, in theory, get rid of the water in the tiger exhibit and get rid of these, and technically that would work, or whatever. We could also do some of the staff rooms. Where is that? Staff rooms. A lot of the staff rooms have perks, which we don't necessarily need to have. We could turn some of them off and just have like one of each: healthcare, learning, rec room, security. So that could be helpful. And that should reduce the running costs of the staff rooms. Also, did you know we can do uniforms? Who knew? Isn't that fun? Pygmy hippopotamuses. We should check on those guys. They're over here, I believe. Yeah. Hippopotamuses. Where are ya? I want to see ya. Nowhere, apparently. They're all hiding. Okay. What are you? You're hungry. Yes, I know, but we have money now. So, oh, that's right. They walk around under the water. We have money now, so hopefully people will come feed you, and then you'll feel better. And that'll be great. Low on cash, I'm finally in the green, right? They're, they do be complaining. So there's one of our little hippos. I believe we currently have essentially 3 sister hippos in our pygmy hippopotamus area. If I go all operational by location, this is H. Whoops. Habitat 24. Did I not? Oh, when I changed it. Okay, well, that's fine. So yeah, we have these 3 sisters here. So we could look into getting them. Oh, you're not a male. I could look into getting them a boyfriend, which would make a whole bunch of baby hippos. They'd all be cousins, and we could sell them and get lots of money. So that'd be fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's this exhibit? So I have to rename this one Q, because this is Q for Quokka. Which we are running low on them again. Why do you do this? Do we have any? We do have a couple, actually, so that's pretty great. I'll grab these guys. They are high appeal, so I feel like it's worth putting some money into them. Send to zoo, send over to quarantine. Actually, how many staff members do we have versus break rooms? Maybe we should look into that. We have 71. Let's see. 12. 24, 36, 48. Yeah, we could probably get rid of a couple of these. Where are you? Here? Yeah, you don't need to exist anymore. You're good. Also, the building parts, we don't need you anymore either. Alright, so there we go. Because I think this is a staff room as well. Yeah, so there's just one staff room in that area. We have a staff room here and here. And what's this building? What are you? Planet Zoo Research Center. That we do need to keep. Alright, that's fine, right? Sure. Alright, I don't know what you're talking about now. I think it's something that I don't know about. Elliot, hello. Welcome. Happy to have you here. What is this one? We have... Oh no, this is a new one. Alright, cool. I was like, we keep finding the baby rhinoceros, and I keep forgetting we have one. But look at this one. This is a new baby rhinoceros. Fantastic. No babies for you. And you'd think people would want to come over here and see them. But no. Viewing dome, cleanliness, fantastic. How about people go into it? But no. Are we getting money for our tigers yet? No. That's a trash bin. We've got one $20 donation for the black rhinoceros. Oof. I love when they have babies. They're so cute. Also, I need a donation bin up here for all the people who don't show up. So I think I'll move this one here. Then hopefully after this talk, people will put money in there for our sea lions, which are also pretty fantastic. Ooh, more baby sea lions incoming. How exciting. Quarantine passed. What's wrong with you? Injured. Alright, well, I'll just move this one then. All the way over here. Yay. DC timelines. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Came from TikTok, wanted to switch POV. Fair enough. TikTok doesn't always run super great, so generally speaking, YouTube's the better place to be. Oh look, we can move you too. Fantastic. There's all that. New animals arrived in the zoo. Huzzah. Animals hungry. Could the keeper come and fix that? I think the keeper's literally feeding y'all right now though, bro, so you're gonna be okay. Lemurs are good. Butterflies. Ooh, we've got a huge turnout for our, what talk are we doing right now? We're doing the koala talk. Kangaroo talk will be in September. Oh, and here's a Joey as well. What up, Joey? Look at him. Just bouncing around. Oh, there's another one? So many babies. What's going on? That's a great question. We have 4 animals left, which is very exciting. I just need enough money to actually build out the area for the animals. So I want to have one exhibit here, or sorry, one habitat here, one habitat here, and then I'm going to have a loopy path here with our last 2 exhibit animals here. That's the plan. I just need money to do it. And we have some money, but not a lot of money. Let's go ahead and do an angle snap over here, actually. So, like, if I pull this out, right, and then bring it around there, I should be able to put... Yeah, that's a good spot.
Can I help you? I wish you could, mate.
I should be able to put our 2... Oh, that's actually kind of fun on the diagonal there. Get all the viewpoints. Put those here. There we go. So that'll be for our yellow anaconda, which is Y, and the axolotl, which is the X. And then we'll also have zebras on one side for Z, probably this side, and then W for wild. Which one did we do? Maned wolf? The maned wolves over on this side. Animal cannot be released to wild. That's okay. You're allowed. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're so close. I think we should get these guys in while we're here. So this one will be yellow. Hey look, an axolotl. Well, we'll start with the yellow anaconda then. Yellow anaconda, behold. So these guys, what's your... That was the wrong button. Ugh. 1 to 2, so just 2 then. Just kidding, tiger time. What's going on with the tigers? Oh, okay. What shall we do about the tigers? Either way, I'm going to... Let's release you to the wild for some credits. That'll be nice. I'm gonna go look for another Siberian tiger. And then that'll determine what we do moving forward. Not ideal. Okay. So here's my conundrum with the tigers. Ready? We have these 2, who in theory we could get another litter of cubs out of, but I'm not entirely sure if that would work out. Right? How things are going today might not be the last day. We're so close though. Like, we don't need to buy, thanks for the inspiration to play Planet Zoo again. Do it. The challenge we did before this was 100 baby. That was pretty fun as well. Anyway, we might get another set of cubs out of these guys, or I could bring in another male or female Siberian tiger and then leave one of our new cubs in here, which I have a higher chance of yielding chillins. This is our only option though, is this one, which isn't great, but also we don't get these animals very often. We have to fix this problem now, so I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna send you over to quarantine. There you go. And then that will let me go back over into the animal management, and we will do, so if we just did it, we just got this guy who's a dude, so I will leave you with you, which means this one I will release to the wild, or I sell them for money, which feels bad, but it's what we're doing. So that'll double our funding. That's pretty good. And then hopefully we can get some new baby tigers again. So that'll be delightful. Everybody's singing the Axolotl songs. That's good. Supposed to meet a friend for lunch today, so probably get ready. Oh, probably. Do some DVD cataloging. Oh, fun. I wish you the best of luck with your endeavor there. And what was I doing? Oh, I was looking at yellow anacondas, and then I got interrupted by tigers fighting. Oh, why are you dying? You're not supposed to do that. You can now... Oh, I thought I already moved you, but apparently I was wrong. You can go over here now. Yeah, I want to get these last areas set up if I can. So, yellow anaconda, refresh list. What do we have? We have exactly 2 options. Alright, so I'll grab you guys, send to zoo. They will go here. I'll make sure I get a vet researching them so that we can get better environment stuff for them. Our Malaysian leaf insects. Oh, I got rid of these, and I never went and adopted more Red River hogs, so they might just not make a comeback. How do you feel about your life here? You don't like it. Okay, fair enough. We'll bring your temperature down and your humidity up. What do you want, like 80? How's that? That's good. Alright. We will make sure window 1 is closed, give it a nice facade, and add some educational content. And hopefully people will come and be like, oh my gosh, these snakes are so cool. And we will also do management. So we're going to limit them. We're going to release to wild by appeal lowest first. Actually, let's sell for cash. Sell for cash, appeal lowest first. Go ahead and manage population. Booyah. Yellow anacondas. Penguin waddles in. Oh, yes. What a beautiful song. Any plans for the weekend? For me? I'm taking a nap tomorrow. Saturday's my day to sleep. It's great. Not very exciting, but very important for my well-being. So that's my Saturday plan. How about you guys? Actually, you know what? The weather's actually finally warming up, isn't it? Tis the season to actually have weekend plans that aren't just cuddle in a blanket and drink tea. These are broken now, so we're gonna go ahead and call some mechanics over to fix. Oh, we already got one on the way. Facility is without power. Why? What happened? Is the transformer broken? Or have you... I'm just getting this notification. So here's a question. How long has this not been in power for? Is this not in power? No power. Do you have power now? Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Then which one doesn't have power then? This one? This one specifically doesn't. Oh, this one doesn't have power either. Since when? That's rude. What if I move it, like, over as far as I can? Will it magically be in power now? No. Interesting. Interesting. Technically, we have solar panels. I don't know if this is, like, gonna be too expensive, though. Also, does it not connect to the path? I assume that it would. Oh yeah, it does. We'll see if the guests complain about that, I guess. Because sometimes they're like, oh, it's ugly, I don't like it. Weatherland Island's gorgeous right now. I'm happy for you. We're a little chilly today. We had frost, but not too bad. Weather's cooling down. Oh, that's right. Some of you are on the other side of the planet. Going to visit family? That sounds good. The Sunday's Mother's Day. That's good to know. I forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, let's see if the guests like this. Negative impact on guests. Oh no, they're actually totally fine with that. They're totally fine with solar panels. It's literally every other object in the game, though, that they hate. That's fine. Because they're eco-friendly? Well, no, because I think the wind turbine... I tested this in the past, and one of them, either the wind turbine or the solar panel, they actually really didn't like. Yeah, they don't like the wind turbine. But they like the solar panel, so I don't know what's with that. We should probably save the zoo, eh? It's not a sandbox, actually, anymore. Overwrite. Okay, so now it should be saved as a challenge again? Because I had to revert the save for reasons. Yes, okay, good. There we go. We're good. It's pouring there? Oh. I hope you have, a lovely day inside and not in the rain, then. Wind turbines are creepy in person. Zoo Tycoon, this is actually Planet Zoo, which is Zoo Tycoon on steroids. Plus, on the plus side, we've got better graphics. I'm trying to show you my red panda here because it's adorable. There are also just a lot more mechanics to worry about in the game, like power distribution, water filtration units, staff and guest happiness are much more complex. I enjoy the extra level of challenge. I think it's a delightful game, but don't go into it thinking you're just playing ye old Planet, or not Planet Zoo, Zoo Tycoon. Yeah, for sure. It's super fun. It's often on sale for like $12 too, so if you keep an eye on Steam, you might be able to snag a deal or CD keys or something like that. Look at this little guy. Whoa, that was a big jump. Good job, buddy. They're so cute. Also, I don't know why it's walking so fast. My time is just on 1x, but we're about to have more baby otters. That's not a baby otter. That's a poop. You lied to me. Rude. That's pretty exciting, though. These guys are also adorable. Look at them. They're only 5.5 feet big. Little dude has hops, right? Look at them. They're gonna get you. They're the size. They're a full dog. Crazy. Okay. Anyway, we had... What were we working on? Over here. Yes, that's right. We have the yellow anaconda, so that's Y. Now we need X, and then we'll get W and Z in place. Then we'll just try to make the zoo actually survive and maybe thrive a little bit. Because remember, we have the zebras and maned wolves we need. We're good there. We could look for potentially, like, better versions of the animals if we wanted to, but by and large, we're good to go. Exhibit trading, we need to find some axolotls. Amazing! We have 2 just right off the bat. So I think I'll take these. And then this is another thing where if we can find a higher quality specimen, that might be helpful. But we'll see. How do you feel about this? Okay. What do you want? Like 20? I should look at this and then I don't. 85. Okay, they're content with 20. If I go through to Zoopedia, see all the information is like here. I just pay no attention to it. 1 to 5. So we could, in theory, grab some more to put in there, which would be helpful. And And if we can get higher quality ones, then we'll get more points and or money as we do, like, as we let them multiply and release them to the wild and stuff. Super fun. 46 key monies. Don't say anything. It's like when you say there are more than 5 people in chat and then people show up. Doing the Planet Zoo streams during the day is fun for a lot of reasons. First of all, the game is fun. Even if I scream at it a lot, it's still a good time. But also, it's just like, it's nice to have a smaller crowd again. I feel like I can keep up with chat a little bit better. Colorful axolotls are specifically bred to be pets. I don't actually know how many different color options there are in the game, because there are variations bred into the game, which is pretty helpful. How long do you... life expectancy 8 years. So obviously it comes in like the standard color or whatever. But oh, there are already more. Well, I'm gonna take another one then. But there are alternative coat colors for a lot of the different animals in here. They have piebaldism, they have albinism, they just have random assorted different coat textures and colors and things for a lot of the different animals. So I don't actually know. We are going to turn on manage population. I think we're going to cap it at 2 males and 4 females. Did it say up to 5? Oh, up to 5. Okay, so we'll do 2 and 3. And then we're going to sell... No, we'll release to wild. Conservation, no. Appeal, lowest first. There we go. Release to wild, appeal, lowest first. We'll turn that on. Boop. There we go. And that should be good. Looking this game up, it came out on your birthday back in 2019. I've heard they're releasing a second one. I don't know when, but we'll see. Monday Rags to Riches streams get busy. They do. And if we do Friday night streams again, they do get, they get even more busier. So that would be fun. We'll see. How do they set it that they don't sell the original male? So if you are looking to do habitat management, you can exempt animals. So if I do this, then this axolotl will actually stay here until it dies. The reason I don't do that is because I don't think inbreeding actually matters here. I don't think they track that. So I'm just going to let them keep the best animals, and then we'll throw in some new ones every once in a while as well. Still doing build help streams. Yes, first Monday of every month, except for June, because the first Monday in June happens to be my wedding anniversary. So it'll actually be the second Monday in June, which I haven't scheduled yet. Yeah, we got my truck back from the mechanic today. It's just all bad news. It's a big ol' heap of bad news, so we've been dealing with that. But soonish, I should have that all scheduled. So June will be the second Monday, but every other time, it should be first Monday of the month. Okay, see, people are coming back to look at these animals. This is good, this is good, this is good. We need money, please and thank you. Put a couple of donation bins over here. And let's see, what else could we do? We could potentially do a couple of educational opportunities. Let's do one here and one here. I'm gonna make you be about the axolotls, and you are going to be about the yellow anaconda. No power. Why not? I really don't want to do another solar panel. Oh, you're just like barely without power. Okay, this is fine. I can just scooch it over then. There we go. Yellow anaconda is too large for educators to handle. I don't care. Educators cannot handle axolotl. That's fine. You can still talk about it. Still yap at people. It'll be great. Forget we have the same anniversary. Do we? I was at June 2nd. Mine's June 2nd, 2015. Psh. 2017. I don't know. You don't have to tell me when you got married. That's fine. But yeah, so 8th anniversary. Very exciting. Happens to be on a Monday, so I won't be streaming. Let's do a couple of benches here and here for the people, by the people, get some trash bins. I think I'll do a couple more benches here and here. And then we just have to do 2 more habitats. Easy peasy. Gotta head out. See you later. Thanks for hanging out today. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Who needs English when you have Planet Zoo? Could the Tasmanian devils stop, like, passing away? Do you know what would be really nice is if you could set up alerts for specific animals? Because I know that there are different, I'm literally just taking all of them because they keep dying. Ugh. I know that you can just have filters set, but the filter system is frustrating, and much like The Sims, you can't lock something into the filter so you don't accidentally reset the filters. So, we'll see. We can only store up to 200. Oof, I don't know. Did another one die? Okay, you need to stop. You need to knock it off, guys. Get 1,000 hearts, thank you. I appreciate it. Watching little hearts float up is so cute. 2018? Ah, so you're just 1 year off. That's adorable. They don't have cancer? Oh no! No, I don't believe they have cancer. They just have a short lifespan and a low chance of breeding. So we're just struggle bussing to keep a population alive. But that's okay. It's the same issue with the quokkas. Which reminds me, we should go look for more of them. We got 1. I'll take it. 2 quarantine. Yeah, alright, now we just gotta do, now all we have to do is set up the wild dog, no, I keep saying wild dogs, we didn't do wild dogs. The, maned wolves and the zebras. That's who we got. Teach Planet Zoo in schools instead of English. No, maybe not. I might have been joking a little bit with that one. Alright, let's bring this wall out. Ooh, this is exciting. Oh, the maned wolves are so cute. I'm so excited to put them in here. Alright, we'll make sure that we have the appropriately height fence as well. I just gotta get it to wrap around. Yes, I know you can do curved fences. They're a pain in the butt, so we're not going to. We're just gonna do straight segments all the way around. Ugh, I'll have to make this one 9 meters so it fits. There we go. Oop, and back to 10 here. Quarantine passed. Fantastic. Yeah, and then we'll have this connect back around. So it'll be a nice long exhibit, which would be pretty good for watching the animals run. Move you guys over here. Boop. Habitat management would also be really nice. That's not a thing, though. Unless I've just mixed it every single time. We can't manage habitats like we can the exhibits with, like, population control and stuff. Ooh, we have a baby elephant. Oh my gosh, yes. 66 years old. 2 baby elephants. Amazing. Oh, this is very good news. This is very good news. Look. Behold. Oh, right, camera. Look at him. So cute. Zia zebras. Why is yellow anaconda? Can we still do wild dogs? It's a bonus animal. Yeah, sure. Almost like I should have done wild dogs. I'm sorry. Just makes chat move a bit. You know what? Don't need English. I have a baby elephant. Oh, goodness. Okay, animals not in... If you'd move over 6
I'm
feet...
disappointed forever.
Why
What
are
else
you
is
hungry?
new, though, honestly?
Oh, I think we might need more... lemurs as well. Or did we already fix the lemurs last time? H-I-J-K-L. Alright, lemurs. Black and white ruffed lemur. Oh yeah, we're not doing hot on the lemur front. Okay. You guys are siblings, so that's a bit of a concern. Okie dokie. Lemurs. What do we got? Oh, I can't just search for lemur. I have to search for specific lemurs. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Red ruffed lemur. Okay. Pretty good. Can I select habitat real quick? Habitat, animals, red ruffed. What do we have? A dude and a lady, so I'll take that one, and then also the ringtail lemur here. It's just the one. I'm gonna get you just to keep this one company. And then what about our Zaboomafus? Who we already broke the rules for. We did break the rules for Zaboomafu, but that's okay. None. Alright, that's what I figured. Grab our lemurs, get them in quarantine so that they're ready, and then we'll keep building up the next set of exhibits. Yay. Very exciting. Loving all the babies. Balancing this is hard. We will be coming back to this. When we come back to Planet Zoo again in the future, I do want to focus a little bit more on actually getting like high ratings and stuff, I think. This time, we're just trying to make a zoo that functions long enough to have this many animals. But in the future, it would be really nice to actually have like a well-functioning zoo with high education ratings and all that jazz. So here's a habitat key for you. Hello. There we go. So this one will be W. This one should also maybe connect. What's going on here, guys? Can I? You're so dumb. Okay. Are we done? Are we good? We're good. So this will be for the... Now what? The crested newt. Why? What's happening over here? Why are people mad? Operational. Managed population is enabled. What? Everybody's fine. Animal welfare. What's going on here? Why are we having issues? Your welfare is fantastic. I'm so confused. You say 1 to 6. You seem to be totally fine. We're not... Am I missing something? What? I don't know. Baby elephants can trip on their trunks. I'm not surprised. Excited to go back to Tiny Town. Tiny Town is nuts. That'll be our daytime stream when school starts up again in the fall. Okay, I don't know what you want from me. I don't understand your problem. Not age. Do you need a boyfriend? There you go. Are we good now? Can we hang out? Are we chill? Animal, there's literally nothing wrong. I have no idea what happened. They're totally fine. I give up. You do miss Tiny Town. Good news. It'll be back in September. Someday. Crime. Let's see. We'll replace that bin. And let's go ahead and get our maned wolves. Actually, we'll go ahead and set the zebras to quarantine as well. We'll get all these guys ready over here. Huzzah! September's far away. Lemur ghost, what? I don't know what's happening. Facility having a significant... Now what? Okay, something's just wrong. Something's broken. Quarantine passed. That's great. I'm happy for you. Who's leaving quarantine? You are going to move to the lemur land over here. You are going to move to Quokka land over here. And the rest of you are just gonna wait your turn. Okay, it said something about zoo something having a negative impact on guests, but there's nothing near enough a path that it should be a problem, unless it's just the crazy amount of trash happening, which is not my fault. If you guys, I have trash bins, you guys aren't using them. Diseased animal discovered. Okay, well, we will not worry about that. You're gonna be dead soon. That's nice. What if you didn't? Oh my gosh. Quarantine passed. Heck yeah. Who else? So many quarantined animals. Okay, scroll this down. Scroll this around. You get to move over to Lemurland. Shoot, I'm turned around. Here? Yes. There we go. About to crash out. Coming this fall to Planet Zoo. Your dead animals now haunt you forever. What if not? Zoo itself is causing distress to guests. Listen, we will worry about that in the fall. Right now, we are really close to finishing up our challenge, and it'll be fantastic. I'm very excited about this. Disease animal discovered. Well, don't put that in the zoo, please and thanks. Oh, right. I was supposed to go check in on the maned wolf. What do we need? At least 9.9 feet, so technically this needs to be a bit taller. Could I have... There we go. I'll put it up to 4. There we go. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Huzzah, who all wins? What do we got? We got zebras ready, that's good. I'm not ready for you yet. You get to move to Lemurland though, so that's exciting. This being stuttery again? It doesn't say it's stuttering on my end, so I hope that's okay. Yeah. I'm not getting alerts from the platforms, and OBS says it's running fine, so I'm gonna keep going. Zoo, high amounts of litter. Okay. Is that caretaker, I think? Look, I'll hire a couple more, okay? I'll sprinkle them around to go take care of stuff. There you go. Wild dogs. Quarantine passed. Not wild dog. Move them here. There we go. Very exciting. And then when they get in there, we can give them, like, stuff. And then Zebra Man's. We're just gonna take advantage of this fence being right here. And bring this around this way as well. It's gonna be a heckin' ton of space, but that's just what we do. Just ignore all the weird shapes we're making, okie dokie. Oh, right. Sometimes the game is dumb. It won't let you connect totally reasonable walls if there's a path in the way. That's not actually in the way. They just like to pretend the path's in the way. Alright, Zebraland. Nice big Zebraland. Habitat gate. Let's put it over here, actually. There we go. You are now Z. There we go. It's our last habitat. We did it. Now we just gotta wait for the... Not wild dogs. I'm sorry. Doom Spiral for a second, went back to another tab. Oh. Oh no. Are we gonna come back? It's not gonna come back. Cool beans. Once again, it would really help if I turn the microphone on. Okay, I think you're hearing my own garage door and door alarm. It's fine. I think I'm gonna try to at least get this exhibit set up. But if the internet goes out again, I'm just not gonna be able to finish streaming today because it's really frustrating. Stream, we're alive, we're back. We're gonna try really, really hard to get this maned wolf exhibit set up. And then we might end up coming back to Planet Zoo again one more day. I don't have a lot of confidence. We shall see. Put the animals in before it breaks. I'm working on it. So we are going to try really hard to go ahead and get these animals. See, these actually need a lot of space. To get these animals what they want. Oh, they don't mind. They don't mind long grass. I'm shook. What is this? Crazy. Anyway, I don't know where Tech's going. I think he's running away because of all the work I've made him do today. I think he's hiding. Alright, cool. So we did that, and then we need shelter, we need plants. This is exciting. We could do it. All hail TechWiz. See why his name is TechWiz, right? So, yes, he's got, ooh. This is cool. How did I miss these before? Are these in rocks? Oh. Interesting. Aquatic. It's all listed as aquatic. Well, we're not doing aquatic fake rocks. We need tropical and grassland. Probably just grassland. Yay, we win. Jeez. Oh, my brain is tired. I didn't even do anything. I was just like, oh, husband. Help! And then he comes and saves me. Which is pretty nice.
Boulders.
Right? Okay, so we're gonna do kind of like what I was trying to do for the rhinos, I think. So set up like this whole little cave type system situation over here. Get a couple walls on this side. Get a couple walls on this side. I want this one to be upright-ish, like this. There we go. And then we'll do another one of these. Let's see here. Yeah. So, hey, if any of you are wondering what career field to look at for a potential spouse, IT systems. Pretty helpful. A technomancer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we are very, very thankful for several reasons. Because listen, there are some weird people on the internet. Do you know how many people I see jealous of their partners for being more successful than they are? Like dudes be mad at their wives for having, I don't know, remotely successful streaming careers, and husband man is just like, you're super cool, you're doing great, here, I will do all of your tech stuff for free. And I'm like, aw. So, yay for a nice man. The zoo is profitable. We are at 71k positive currently, so I can do whatever I want from my little cave system over here, which I'm pretty happy about. I think I'll put this here. That looks good. So I'm going to place these all around, and then we'll make it look nicer and stuff with more rocks. But first, just need a base, my little base cave. There we go. Sure, that's good. All our money, no loans. Yes. Which is super duper awesome. We'll put this over here, I think. Yeah, that looks better. Better than this super flat edge. And then, let's do this one. Maybe on this side. Yeah, just to make it look a little bit more natural-like, you know? And I can make this, make this one this way and this way. Sure. Little pillar situation. So that should be shelter. Let's push play and let it register. Yes. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna do like a ramp situation on the one side so it can climb up. Terry, hello! So we are very excited that we have money. We're excited that hopefully stream will actually work for the rest of the day. We'll see. I think I'll use this one here. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. This way? There we go. Yeah. I'll put that here, and then maybe get one of these here. No, not like that. Clicking the correct circle is tricky business. Alright, I'm gonna hope that that works. I will check transversability. Let's see. Habitat, transversable area. You. Excellent. So they can run up there now, which is fantastic. Plants. They say they don't need coverage, that they don't need plants, but we're going to give them a couple of trees because we can. What are we at? Still South Central America grasslands. We have not those trees. We have these, though. So that's exciting. Oh. We're also still at top chat instead of live chat, so that's kind of annoying. There we go. So let's just do a couple of these. Nothing too exciting. Just a few. Over here. Because I feel bad putting an animal in an exhibit with no trees. That feels rude. 1% coverage. Yeah! Oh wait, this is also a tree. Oh, this is a cool tree. I like this tree. You can live right there. Fantastic. Now they have some shade. Habitat, maned wolf, food. Do a nice large food bowl, a nice water pipe. I don't know about heaters and coolers. We'll figure that out. For bedding, I will put some straw and leaves inside this cave-ish area. Straw there. Leaves over here. Yeah. Alright, we should also do some marketing before I forget again. Stream dies again, we hunt gnomes in retribution. Can't resist sleep any longer. Hunt the gnomes when you finish stream. How about you? Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking through the whole technological issues situation. Sprinklers, we'll put a couple of those in. A box. Oh, we were supposed to give a box to the tigers too. I'll give them a couple boxes. There you go. Then what else can you have? Ooh, a prey scented sack. Let's do that. A chew toy. Fantastic. Let's see. We'll make sure we have at least one of each of these. A bamboo feeder. A piñata pronghorn. There you go. Toys. We've got toys. We'll do a ball. No climbable stuff for them either. Okay. And then we just need some windows here. We should have electricity. Ooh, okay. Pushing down electricity. That's alright. I just need to make sure that we have some education opportunities, you know? Also, where's our nearest donation bin? Is this a donation bin? That's a trash bin. Trash donation. Okay, so I'm gonna take... Hello? This, there we go. Copy it and place one over here, like halfway between. And then we'll grab our education stuff. So that'll be... align to surface. Wow, this is super cool how you're just going random directions. I should be able to put it here. And a speaker, and that should work. There's another speaker over there, but that's okay. Maned wolf. How big can we get this one? 10? I'll take it. And maned wolf, and then over here, I think it went like about to the first window. Yeah, so we can get a little bit more here. So we'll do another speaker and another habitat education board. There we go. Maned wolf. Maned wolf. How big can you be? 15. Pretty good. Cool. Look at that. Another thing that we don't really have a lot of that we probably could put more in would be these conservation education boards. So this just increases the overall education of the people at the zoo. I feel like we put a couple in at the front, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna put some here. Again, for kicks and giggles. What should we learn about here? Let's learn about species reintroduction. We'll learn about invasive species, and we'll learn about population fragmentation. There we go. I think those go together pretty well. So now people will learn stuff there. Yay, learning. And that should be these dudes all set up. Look at, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. Benches? Yeah, I should put some more benches in. Can't really see the animal from this angle because of the long grass, but that's pretty good. Alright. Bench time. Where are our closest benches? There are some. So let's do... I'll do my standard on either side of the donation bin bench situation because it's handy. There we go. And let's put some here as well. Bench there, and we have some picnic tables over there, and maybe a couple more here. There you go. You done learned some stuff. Good job. Running all over the place. Oh, fantastic. Delightful. Leggy boys, they are very, it's like the supermodel of the canine world. They are so pretty, though. Alright. Good call. Have some kids, please, and thank you. What's wrong? Quarantine passed. Yes, I know that. We are, I think, ready for them. Over here. Keep looking it over at OBS just to see. So, OBS has a little kilobytes per second rating. And usually it's between 4,000 and 6,000. When the stream keeps, like, dropping, it drops as low as 0 and spikes as high as 7,500. So we want it between, like, 4,000 and 600. Or, like, 4,000 and 6,000. But it keeps going up to 7,500 and dropping as low as 0. And it's very weird and annoying. Anyway, my point is, zebras. Very cool, very cool. Get those zebras over here. Vet research is complete. Oh, yay. What are we learning about? The anaconda? Cool. What else can we learn about? The maned wolf? Apparently all our capybaras died out. That's a bit of an issue. Again. So yeah, I think that this is maybe just too many animals. Shade items. My goal is to get our zoo running and technically profitable with all the different animals in there, which would be great. Eventually, someday, when we come back, I'm going to make an actual, like, good zoo. That's my goal. I'm gonna get some more capybaras in here. Let's see, grab you guys, send over to quarantine. Because people miss them. They like them. And I don't think we have any other animals in... Yeah, no other animals in storage, so that's pretty good. Just waiting for our zebras. So my goal is genuinely to just get the zoo to run relatively functionally with our 26 different letters. We'll do a final tour and look at all the animals, of course. Except they keep trying to die on me, which is super annoying. Collared peccary. Call that. How many of those do we have right now, actually? Why do we have an extra wall? I don't know. 1. Alright, well... might have to go look for some more of those too. Yellow Anaconda research is complete. How exciting. Are we researching the axolotl? No, somebody needs to do that. There we go. Did we win a prize? Anyway, so yeah. But then next fall, we'll probably come back to this game. And then I'll actually work on making 5-star areas. I'll make good guest areas, all that stuff. Are we going to prettify the zoo? I don't know. An animal died. Oh. Alaska's passed away. Rest in peace, Alaska. And Jeddah. and Sylvia. I don't know if we'll prettify this one. This one's got me pretty stressed out at this point, and the stream keeps dying, which makes me sad. So I'll probably just finish the zebras and we'll do a final tour and make sure the zoo actually runs. And next time we play, we'll actually go for like 5-star ratings and everything. That's my plan. So we'll actually make good guest areas. We'll actually have proper benches with proper shading. We'll have slightly more well-organized exhibits and have habitats. Many plans for the future. None of them today. I can't I box myself in. Marketing, though. I forgot we were going to do that. What should we do? Cereal boxes? Let's do that. That sounds fun. And what else do we want? Online campaign viral videos. Yes. Sounds good. So there you go. There's some marketing. This zoo was it is much an improvement. Much an improvement. Blah, 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 blah. Also, I'm just tired. So this is going to be the last day for this zoo. I really feel like we're pushing it with our capacity, with how large this zoo is. So in the future, we'll make much nicer zoos. We've learned a lot. Maybe we'll learn about transportation next time. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this, the way that it is. Just gotta throw down some terrain paint. Maybe I'll even do nicer terrain paint and not just smudge it around everywhere. You know? What our Friday night stream's gonna be over the summer? I have so many ideas. So we need shelter again. Over the summer, we'll do Monday night as scheduled. So first Mondays, except for June, because it's my anniversary, blah, blah, blah. We'll still be Build Help Live. The rest of the Mondays will be Rags to Riches. Fridays, I have way too many ideas. I've had thoughts about doing tiny home that's kits only, because we haven't done that in a while, and that's been really fun. So I kind of want to do another one of those. I thought that doing a house, like make a house and then move it to different worlds and show how you can adapt one home to actually properly fit multiple different worlds with minimal changes would be helpful. So I thought about doing a stream about that. Let's see, what else is there to do? I don't know. Lots of ideas though. So stay tuned. It'll be fun. Probably a lot of building. C was the wrong one. I wanted shift to raise it. Most likely, mostly Sims stuff. I don't know if I'll be doing not Sims streams in the summer. We'll see. Then again, there's this like medieval town creating game that I've been wanting to try, so who knows? Who even knows? Yes, but I'd like to bring build streams back. But I've been having so much fun with the Rags to Riches that it's been like, okay, if I only have, 3 to 5 Mondays in a month that I can stream, because, sometimes life happens, do I want to use all of those Mondays for Rags to Riches, or do I want to break it up a little bit and do some building every once in a while? So I've been focusing on Rags to Riches, and then I want to bring building back as well. So that's my grand plan. My super duper fancy plan for summer. Which is obviously not much of a plan, but it'll be great. I really, 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 really want to do more of the kit-only house. That was fun, and we've had so many new kits released since we last did that, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. Alright, we've got a good cave system here. Just got a little ramp off the back. But yeah, lots of different little challenge ideas that I've got in my brain to try. And I'd be open to other suggestions as well. Tiny Town specifically will be a September thing. I only have the spoons and the bandwidth to do that once a year, so that will continue to just be in September. But that doesn't mean we can't do other fun things over the summer. Talking about Sims while I'm also trying to make rocks look good in a different game is tricky. That should count for shelter. Yes. Alright. Shelter's good. Now we need some more plants. again, they say they don't need coverage, but we refuse to not have plants. Stream roulette. We did that one summer as well. That was really fun. Kits only, kid only. That would also be fun. But no, just a house using kits. Just kits, I think would be absolutely delightful. Oh, I know it would be delightful. We've done it before. And it's been really fun. But since then, because last time we did it, we actually weren't able to do a bathroom with just the kits. We didn't have any kits that could do that. But with the bathroom kit, we can do that now. So yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Back to work. Have a great day at work. Thanks for swinging by. Sorry, stream's been a little whack today. Should we do some grass? Sure. Why not? Let's put this around the base of the caves. Also, like, properly landscaping exhibits. Can you imagine? Not just spam placing plants, but actually taking time to do them because we actually care about getting like a 5-star rating or whatever. That would be crazy. So, plans for next time in the future, which will happen in the fall. It's the last daytime stream before school lets out, which will be sooner rather than later. So, see, look at that. Look what we can do when we actually care. Put some daffodils in there. Absolutely. I would love daffodils. There we go. Oh, wow. We got big old daffodils. Fantastic. Are you happy? You're happy. Okie dokie. Habitat. Zebra. We just have the one. We need food. We will do a large food trough right here. We will do a water pipe right here. We will do bedding down in our little cave system. Put some straw bedding over here. Put some leaf bedding over on this side. There we go. Little pile of leaves. And if you have suggestions for 1 to 2 stream long builds, let me know. I think what did we was this one of the filter builds or was it a stream? No, I think it was one of the TikTok filter builds. Never mind. I was going to say we could bring something back that I remembered. We in fact cannot bring a thing back because it wasn't a thing when we did it in the first place. It was TikTok. A plant screen. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Put one of these over here. One of these over here. No climbable stuff. Ooh, you know what would be really helpful? Windows so that we could see into the exhibit. Let's do that. There we go. And animal died. Could you not? Quarantine passed. Alright, these guys all get to go over into here. Fantastic. Zebras are pretty much good to go. I think I'll do a couple more windows here. But yeah, like we could do so many more things now that we know how the zoos work better. Not right now. Right now I'm tired. But in the future. It'll be fun. A gnome spooky mansion? Exactly. See, we've got ideas. We have a whole channel in Discord for you to send your ideas if you like. Electricity. What are we looking at? Oh, we got all the electricity. Alright, cool. Let's do some education over here. Let's do this here. We'll add our little chairs. And we will do zebra. Link seating. Confirm. There we go. We have donation. Let's do a couple of benches. Here. We could also try to save up enough money to have a second entrance point still. Now that we're making money. That might be nice. More education. I forgot that I was still doing this. Screen, I need you to not random rotate, and I do need you to align to surface. Let's see what we can do with this. We'll do one here and here. Speaker here. No, not there. Here. There we go. You can be about. Zebras. So exciting. We're learning stuff. Alright, we win. Thumbs up. Black and white build challenge, apartment complex. See, we've got so many options. Never mind. You're going to steal your own ideas. That's a good idea. Spirit Halloween, throw up a type house. Right? We could do so many builds over the summer. So that's mostly what we're going to do. Stop dying before I can find more animals to replace you. My goodness. I'm going to take you as well. Try to replace some of our species here. Red panda's about to die of old age. Do we still have red pandas in here? How's that looking? Yeah, we've got the last couple of siblings and they're gonna die too. You see, I think this zoo is a little bit too big. Red panda, we have exactly one. Which isn't gonna be very helpful, so I'll leave you alone. More animals are dead. Oh no, it's just you. Who are the other alerts? Animals not inside ideal temperature. Oh my gosh, move over 10 feet. You'll be fine. Crazy. What else was I gonna do? Collared peccaries, I believe. Here we go. What do we got? I'll take you and you and you. Grab all you guys and send you over to quarantine. There we go. Rebuild that population. Another animal has died. Call vet. How's our elephant population looking right now? We've got one dude. We've got a whole bunch of girls. That's fine. Let's alert. Yes, we already took care of that one. Yay. I think that's all 26 animals. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. The zoo has been fun. For sure. But it's time to be done with this one so that we can potentially move on to bigger, better things. Money, please go up. Please go up, finances. I beg you. Going to... Why do we only have... We should have another dude. Or did the original dude die? Maybe one of our dudes died. Alright, hang on. Put another dude in. There we go. Yeah, I think this is just a little bit too much zoo to manage appropriately. Diseased animal discovered. Yes, please take care of that. Reset filters. Location, location, location. I think we have at least one of all of our animals. Let's see, is there anybody that we're missing? Well, I guess we didn't bring back the Red River hogs. That's one we didn't bring back. I can look for some of those. But I think we have everybody else still. I don't think we're missing any other animals. So that's exciting. Wait, did I see iguanas? Pass all the butterflies. Yes, we still have iguanas. This one's missing one, though. Clara. What's up, Clara? You don't have anybody to love you. No, we don't want to duplicate that. I pushed the wrong button. Zoopedia is what I was looking for. Ooh, alright, cool. I'll take you. There we go. We win! French Colonial, what's my dream architectural style house to live in? I have some that I don't like. And I have a lot that I do like. I don't know if I have, like, a favorite though, you know? Because I love Victorian styles. They're just so fun. But also, a nice craftsman bungalow is delightful. Do we not have trash bins over here? No, there are trash bins. Y'all just ain't using them. What's with that? Put some more bins over here, I guess. Right, so like a craftsman bungalow would be lovely. But then if you're on a street full of craftsman bungalows and you just have like a random Second Empire, that's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. I think Spanish colonials are quite pretty, but I would never live somewhere that had them because it's too warm. I have thoughts. I'm picky. Okay. And then these guys can all... Whoops. You can all move over here. Boop. And the last one I was going to look for was maybe a Red River hog. just because they kind of died out on me. So maybe we'll try to replace those real quick. I will haunt you forever. The French I don't even hate French colonials. It's just if I'm trying to build houses like correctly, and then the French can't even build their own houses correctly, how am I supposed to learn how to build the French houses correctly if the French can't do it? That's what I need to know. It's fine. Okay, I don't need you. I need... Do you have any more of these? One more. I'll grab you. Sure. There you go. Do we have any more quokkas? No. Ooh, what about koalas? We're struggling on the koala front as well. Nope. Alright. Capybara joined a pack. Dream to live in a big mid-century modern house. That'd be nice. Stream where I just build my dream home. I have too many. It would have to be within constraints. Dream home in Newcrest versus dream home in Oasis Springs versus dream home in Magnolia Promenade versus dream home in Copperdale versus dream home if I lived in Evergreen Harbor. Like, it's different. Baby maned wolf incoming. Wait, where? There we are. I was almost there. Where? Are we over here? Alright, one of y'all is gonna have a baby. It's you. I'm ready. I'm ready to catch. There we go. Do we just have the one? I mean, I'm fine with just the one. I just want to know. Just the one. Alright, that's fine. No, wait, there are two. Delightful. Check it out. It's a whole little family. Fantastic. Go get 'em, puppies. Behold. I really can't see you because of the grass, but we're gonna look at it anyway. I struggle to pick favorites. It's like, what's your favorite book? For what? For casual reading? For in-depth reading? For reading and thinking, huh, that was interesting. For reading and thinking, huh, this is stupid but still very entertaining. You know? Like, and favorite movie? For what? For hanging out? For watching with friends? Which friends? For just watching by myself? What, do I have to watch it for 24 hours straight to win $1 million? Like, we have different choices. Quarantine passed, so these two are gonna go move in with our hippopotamuses. Ooh, I was supposed to look for more hippopotamuses. I forgot. Let's look and see. Pick me hippopotamus. None. Do we still have any? Did they all die? Okay, we still have some. Oh, good. They're actually not that old. We have staggered ages. That's good. Stop dying. So this is what I mean by I think our zoo is just a little bit too big for me to manage properly. Maned wolf has had offspring. Yes, we did. We took care of that already. But thank you for letting me know again. I think this is good though. I think we did it. Favorite movie currently is Sinners. I have not seen that one. Indecisive, sure. A wheel with the most random items and build a house using only those random items. Ooh, that's another one I don't want to do again, which is every room is a different item. That was a really fun challenge. I enjoyed that greatly. Quarantine passed. Alright, so one more quarantine animal to move into the exhibit. Do we have any bison? We do. We have Cloudy. We had a cat named Cloudy once. He was very dumb, but delightful. I haven't looked into bison for a while. Do you want to come live with us? There you go. I said there's perfectly balanced game with no exploits. Random gallery sim and build a house based on their traits and likes and dislikes. You guys would have to make the sims so they actually have likes and dislikes, though. Because otherwise that's going to be tricky. Vet research is complete. Amazing. Let's make sure we have vets on all of our species so we can get everybody researched up. I will never return to the zoo again, but we can pretend. How are our axolotls doing? Oh, I was literally just over there. They're over... here. There we go. Yeah, the zoozle on the big side. What do we got? Axolotls. Oh no, you are not axolotls. You're yellow anacondas. My bad. How are we doing, axolotls? Doing okay. All right. Doing all right. Doing all right. That's exciting. Are we gonna have any little baby axolotls? Because it'd be pretty cool if we did. We don't have any more on the market, so it's up to you guys. Conflicting likes and dislikes, or not. Or we don't make them all conflict. That's an idea as well. Low welfare on the newts again. Why? Cleanliness. Call a keeper. You'll be fine. Alright. It would have been so fun if we could have a second entrance. I don't know if we'll be able to do that though. No, he's back. He didn't leave me forever for breaking the internet. That's nice. I want to see if we can get up to 150 and get a second entrance. Where would we put it? Actually, right here would be pretty ideal. It's far enough away from the front, I think. So we could put it there, or we could put it in the cave that I made before. Loves pink, hates black, loves dark academia. It's like pastel goth, right? It'll be fine. Plain zebras, some baby zebras, that'd be pretty good. Okay, what should we do? I would like for my animals to pass quarantine, yes. And I'm gonna move you right on over here. Yay. We're gonna do a stretch, and then we're gonna go look at all the animals, and then I'm gonna leave and never come back to this zoo again. I don't want to look over here anymore. I don't like this area. It's stressing me out. Everything would be dark blue. Or like navy. Dark brown. You said dark brown. I meant dark blue. We got confused there, but it was all me actually. Not you at all. Behold. Cloudy the Bison. Starting off with A. We had American Bison. This is an American Bison. I would like for you to do something interesting. That'll work. I guess bison don't really do much interesting stuff. They're kind of big. Make nachos. I'm gonna do something. Need a snack. Immediately leave, right? So, we've learned a lot of things about how to do better zoos, and we're going to use that information to our advantage. First, we have to look at the American Bison. Man, these guys will kill you in half a second, but I just want to give them a big hug. They're so cute. We also have antelope. I think. Let's see. Are there any of them still surviving? Pronghorn antelope. What up, Tristan? Yeah. There's plenty of space. You can walk around. So we got some pronghorn antelope. That is our A exhibit. Oh, okay. Sorry. Don't mean to disturb. Over here in B, we have the sun bear. Behold. A sun bear. They're, claws make me a little nervous, but I'm sure it's fine. 10 out of 10 would still hug. And I think we have 2 of those, and we only have 1 bintang because they're hard to come by in the market. But yeah, very cute still. Also called bear cat. Needs a manicure. Can you imagine if they added that? Like animal customization? That'd be crazy. That's more of a Sims thing though. So there's B. And then C and D, and then after C and D we gave up on the whole alphabet shapes. So in C we have collared peccaries. Here's one. It's like little pigs. Behold. There, that's a better angle. I think it's so funny. Their feet look so tiny for how big the animal is. But yeah, there you go. Collared peccary. We also have capybaras. Come here. No, I missed it. Alright, here's one. This is the one that people come to see. Behold. Capybara. So that's another one for C. We also have capuchins, which, let's see if I can find any of those. They're very small, and they're very old. There's one. Behold. So they all get to live together, which is nice. They're like friends. It looks like Pumbaa. Pumbaa, I think, is a plains warthog. But yeah, in, you know, different continents, same general animal. What are you looking at? I think this one's telling a joke. And this one's not amused. That's what that looks like. Alright, so there is alphabet C, which used to look like a C till we killed it. Over here we have D for dwarf caiman, which is like a little crocodile looking thing. Very scary. Half expecting to click on the monkey and immediately fall over dead. Wow. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong though. Look at this dude though. We are in year 54, which is pretty nuts. And this is one... Oh wait. I lied. I was going to say this is one of our original children, but I don't think we actually have original children anymore. Never mind, they're all dead. So there's D. Then we did E for elephant, which took forever. Here's an elephant. Hello, tiny elephant. Would you like to amuse us? There we go. E for elephant, which is just elephants. Can we put other animals in here? Yes, but the rules were that we would only do animals together if they also had the same letter, so elephant's the only E animal in here. You are cruising, my goodness. Is it nap time? Apparently. Alright, so there's E. For F, where am I? Ah, look. There we go. For F we did frogs. We did 4 different frogs. We have the golden frog here. Behold. So that's fun. A whole bunch of them. Just hanging out, doing froggy things. Pretty cute. Do you like ever move, or do you just sort of sit there? Alright, well that's very exciting. Golden poison frog. We also have, whoops. We also have major issues with steering. Here we have the Goliath frog, which is pretty big. Could probably eat the other ones. Bearcats smell like popcorn. That's not going to help me not hug them and die. Maybe the frog is dead. I don't think so. It looked like it was breathing. Like this one's breathing. See? Breathe. Oh, and it blinked. Wow, check out that action. And here's another one. Just taking a little bath. Alright, cool beans, cool beans. We also have the poison frog. This is Lemon's poison frog. Or Leman, I don't know. But behold. Just kidding. There's one. Super cute. Look at him. You will die. Maybe, no, I think you only die if they have a specific diet that makes them toxic. If they don't eat their toxic plants, then they're not toxic. I think that's how that works. And then our last frog is the red-eye tree frog, which is obviously very important. Behold. Oh, they do move a little bit. Look at them. Do us a hop. I thought maybe if I clicked on it, it would move. What about you? You're just gonna sit there and look cool. Alright. Fair enough. There we go. The signature red-eye tree frog pose. A lot of poisonous frogs. Are we trying to tell us something? No. This zoo is toxic. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I didn't realize how skinny these dudes were. My goodness. Alright. There's frogs. E is for elephant. F is for frog. G is for giraffe. Hello, giraffe. Would you like to tell us anything today? Interesting. Interesting. Thank you. We also have Thompson's gazelles in here, unless they're all dead. Hey look, a gazelle. Hello. You look very not dead. Good job. High five. I like that their coats change texture a little bit when they're wet versus dry. I think that that's pretty fun. It's not perfect, but like, it's a nice little detail. Look at you go. Good job. Good swimming. Great exercise. That would be G. Next up is H, which is over here. If you hear voices, it's the husband talking to somebody. A hippo. Why do I keep clicking on you when you're pooping? That's like, it's rude, man. This is a pygmy hippo, hence it being small. There are normal sized hippos in the game as well, but obviously we had to go with the little ones. And I did put in a couple of red river hogs, so we should be able to take a look at those as well. There we go. Look at them. I like the little tassels on their ears. It's very cute. Gotta go. Got tired and sore. Oh my goodness. Sleep well. Or rest well? I don't know. Who cares? I'm gonna take a nap. I'm actually not. I have to do grown-up things. Oh my goodness. I keep intruding on personal moments. It's very awkward. There's H. I is next for iguana. We have two different species of iguana at the zoo today. We have the lesser Antillean iguana, which we can see here. There we go. This one's taking a bath. What up? And then there's this one, not taking a bath. What up? Oh, they're hanging out together. They're in love. And then we have the green iguana here. This is probably the one you're more familiar with. I believe this is, shoot, I'm forgetting the name of the lizard. But the Magic School Bus, Miss Frizzle's pet iguana, I think is a green one. One of these dudes. So there you go. Imagine the gazelles enjoy swimming without having to worry about crocodiles, right? Hello? It says there's an iguana. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you grumpy? I'll leave you alone. So there's iguanas for I. Next up is J, which is jaguars. It's not how you pronounce it. Do we see any? Please be here. Okay. There we go. Look at them. Gonna eat ya. Those are the ones that are overrunning Florida. The gazelles? Or the iguanas. Probably the iguanas. That would make more sense. Anyway, there's a jaguar, which is very exciting. We gave them a whole little cat condo situation over here. Oh, this one's sleeping. Adorable. The iguanas. How's... Is that like an issue because they eat native species? I'm curious now. J, next up is K, which is koalas and kangaroos. Let's see. Gotta click on one. What up, kangaroo? Behold. Getting a little drinky drink. That's good. Look at them all following the zookeeper with the food. That's too cute. Hang on. Let's see if I can grab the Joey. Joey. Child. Hi. Just wanted to say hello. Your feet are huge and it's very cute. Alright, let's go places. Let's do things. We can do it. Show us your hops. There we go. Look at them. Jaguars have the strongest bite force out of any large cat. I will give them a hug. Perfect, I thought you left. No, we had a giant danger cat. We had to come see. Alright, there you go. Look at all this. Them kangaroos. Hopefully there are koalas in here as well. But they keep dying before I can, like, do anything about it. Because they're so hard to come by in the... Hello? It's so hard to come by in the market. Heard jaguars, you were going, you need to call over because that's how you die. That's fair. We've got a koala. I'm trying to give you a good angle, but there's kind of a lot of leaves. Probably to just let it sit there. Look at you getting out of the tree all by yourself. I'm so proud. Putting that little brain to work. Yeah, there's just a lot of branches here. Alright, I give up. But there's a koala. Let's see. JKL for lemurs. That's what was next. Lemurs. We have 4 different kinds of lemur. We have the black and white ruffed lemur, who you'll be able to see in just a second. There we go. This is a black and white ruffed lemur, which looks shockingly similar to this lemur over here, a red ruffed lemur. The ruffed lemurs are quite similar. I don't know how closely related they are. Koalas smell bad? Koalas are kind of dumb. Koala's not how you die, but on another note, did I hear the American tourist just stole a baby wombat from its mother? Why would you do that? Koalas are just kind of dumb. And by kind of, I mean extraordinarily dumb. So, they will probably kill themselves before they kill you. We also have the cockerel sifaka lemur. This is the type of lemur Zaboomafoo is, if you're familiar with the fabulous show Zaboomafoo from late 90s. Was it 99 and 2000 that show ran? So we have a couple of those running around. That one's sleeping. We should also have ringtail lemurs, but they might have died out. Let's see. Oh no, we still have one poor lonely little ringtail lemur. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get you more friends, but the thing is, the market just didn't have any, and I'm really sorry. These guys have become a bit of a poster child for the lemur community. I assume it's because of their tails being so distinctive, much like raccoons being more, like, famous. I don't know. They kind of look similar. And a lot of people actually think that Sabumafu was a ringtail lemur just because there are so many ringtail lemurs in media and promotional materials now, when in fact, he's never been a ringtail lemur. See? There aren't any. I'm sorry. Very sad. Hello, mere 2 hours later and you're back. Your family's so dysfunctional. But you're here, so that's fun. King Julian? I don't know. I know the reference. I don't think I've ever seen the movie, though. She just picked it up and ran away with it to hold it and then gave it back. That's crazy, though. Alright, so there's L. Next up is M. For M, we ended up doing butterflies. I know what you're thinking. Butterfly starts with the letter B. Fun fact, we have morpho butterflies, which are these beautiful creatures here. Look at those wings. Oh my goodness. This is one of the very few examples of a true blue in nature. Blue is actually an extraordinarily rare color in nature outside of the sky, which is very interesting. And blue morphos and a handful of other birds and bugs may have blue tints, but by and large, it's quite rare in the natural world to be that pigmented. We should also have monarch butterflies in here. Morphos and monarchs. There we go. There are a total of 5 different butterfly species in the game with the Grasslands expansion or DLC. Ooh, which reminds me, I still have to set that giveaway up, but the giveaway bot wasn't working for a while. So if you'd like it, I will be giving away a copy of I think it's a Grasslands I still have to give away in Discord, but yes, it has 5 different species of butterflies, so you can set up a whole butterfly exhibit, which is super fun. In the midst of arguments, you're thinking the Samico are probably having such animal fun. Well, we did lose stream twice, so we've mostly been having tech issues. Right now we're just doing a final tour and hoping that not everybody dies all at the same time. But look at these beautiful butterflies. So yes, I want to come back to this game with the knowledge that we've gathered and actually make a good zoo. This is mediocre. I'd give it a C. Okay, next up, M, so that's halfway through. Next up was N, which was our newt over here. There we go. N for newt, which we still have plenty of, and they're fine. There's a little newt. What up, newt? Behold. You really need to lay down by animals. I love Sabumafu. We do watch Sabumafu together pretty regularly. 'Cause, like, anybody who has kids now knows that a lot of people who don't even have kids know, a lot of today's media for children is just so meh. And I think Sabumafu was one of the last great kids TV shows produced. I think everything else is low-key gone downhill. Just with the quality of engagement, the level of, like, what do you want to call it? Like, it's simple, but it's still interesting, and it's not super overstimulating. I love it. Love for the calm vibes. It feels like an exhale. I'm glad you're here. Almost 5 stars. I'm saying my rating, if I were to rate this zoo, I think we're at like a C, and I think we could get at least a B next time and actually make the guests have a good experience, because this has been solely focused on the animals. So I think trying to make a zoo that has 5 stars all the way across every category would be fantastic. Anyway, those are the newts. Next up was O, and we went with giant otters. There are 2 otter types in the game. We have the giant otter here. We also have the Asian small-clawed otter here. The small-clawed otter can get up to 20 inches long, so that's about the tip of your middle finger to your elbow for most of us slightly more average-sized people. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but, like, it's about that long. As opposed to the giant otter, which we have here, which can get up to 5.5 feet long. So there you go. Except Bluey. True, Bluey is fantastic. I freaking love Bluey. Really neat. Yeah. Yeah, I just brain dead. There are a lot of contributing factors to the downfall of children's media. A big part of it is advertisements. This is an Amazon water lily. Who cares about Amazon water lilies? I'm trying to click on an otter. So, part of it's advertisements with fewer individuals funding public media. People have had to turn to advertisements, and you need to be able to advertise toys to kids, because there are very strict laws about what you can advertise to children. So if you can make your show have toy appeal, essentially, then it's a much easier time making it. Plus, just being able to actually pay good writers and animators and all that jazz, like, it's a mess. It really is a mess. But, thanks to the internet, we can still watch Zaboomafoo, which is great, and we just sort of make up our own stuff. And plus, we don't have to watch kids' shows. We were watching an episode, well, I don't know what episode, one of the videos put out by Mark Rober somewhat recently, and in it he talks about how if you think like an engineer, you know that there aren't mistakes, just clues or something like that. So we've been utilizing that phrase a lot, which has really helped with just, sometimes you get frustrated because things don't work out. Or it's not a failure, it's a clue. That's what it is. So that's what we've been saying a lot. It's not a failure, it's a clue. So yeah, finding good media for your kids, man, is tricky. But that's an otter. Next up is P, which is pandas. We went with red pandas. There are giant pandas in the game as well. Red pandas and giant pandas, I don't believe are actually related, which is interesting. They're just both called pandas. I don't remember why. But look at this little fluffy guy. It's amazing. In Mexico, they can't have cartoons or characters and advertisements on junk food. I believe that's the case in a lot of areas. There are definitely a lot of groups pushing for that here in the States as well. But of course, what works for one culture may not work for another, so we'll see what happens. I think that if parents pay a bit more attention, though, really a lot of those issues would go away. Look at him! Climbing down head first. Very few animals can actually climb down trees and vertical surfaces head first. You have to be able to rotate the back claws to be basically 180 degrees, because otherwise you're going to slip and fall. So that's fun. Attention spans, exactly. That's why I'm advocating for parents to pay a little bit more attention. Sound of Music is a great movie. It is quite long, though. The red panda was named Panda first, and they're just pretty raccoons, right? They aren't real pandas, and more closely related to raccoons. That's what I was thinking. I just knew that they weren't really related to the other pandas. Oh, hello. Did you want our attention? You're just standing up now. What up? They're like little toddlers in suits. They remind me of the, shoot, what are the little bear-looking things like in Star Wars? What are they called? I don't remember. We also have quokkas, which are my new favorite animal in the zoo. Look at them. You're so cute. TV show about scientists, and they did experiments and all that. That's what made you want to become a chemist. Zaboomafoo is the reason I am where I am today. Because those claymation segments in the show made me really interested in animation, which led to an interest in film production, which obviously turned into this. So it's crazy what early exposure to different like career fields and stuff can do. They can't even have Tony Tiger or Toucan Sam. Wow, that's crazy. Ewok, that's what I was thinking about. Thank you. Yes, they remind me of Ewoks. Look at him. He's so cute. Ethical debate surrounding giant pandas. They have almost no independent desire to reproduce without human intervention. How have they, survived then without reproduction? I have questions. Low welfare. Habitat. Temperature. Animals too hot. Good news. I can fix that with one of these. Put one here, and I'll put one over here too. There you go. Saved your life. That was Q. Next up is R. Rhinoceros. We did the rhinoceroses over here. Oh, Zendaya grew up. We might have to relook at our rhinoceros population here. because Zendaya was a child. Like, look at the person in the tube. Oh, we've got all sorts of people coming back here now. Okay, this is good. We were having real struggles with getting people back here earlier. Reproduce fine in the wild, in captivity they struggle. Oh, interesting. Just lazy creatures. They could eat meat if they wanted to. Their bodies are capable of it, but they choose to eat bamboo. Fascinating, isn't it? All the different types of animals and brain types in the animal kingdom. Okay, adult population is currently maxed out. We do have a little baby rhinoceros somewhere as well, right here. So, to keep an eye on that. Aw, new little spin for us. Adorable. Look at you go. Go get him. Alright, so there's a little baby rhinoceros. Our S was sea lion over here. Which, these are super fun. I'm definitely bringing these back. Look at these guys go. They've got underwater, we've got above water, we've got, land, we've got these little porthole type of floating platforms for them to climb around on. These are delightful. Number of contributing factors to the modern state of giant pandas, but at this point it's almost 100% human intervention that has kept them from going extinct. Isn't that interesting? If animals don't want to have children, and then people make them, like, that's an interesting thing to think about too. Beekman's World. I'm not familiar with that one. I feel like we used to watch a science-y show, but it was one of those, like, very low-budget PBS type shows, and I don't even remember the title. I just vaguely remember, like, low-key lab stuff with cornstarch and vinegar and stuff like that, you know? Or baking soda and vinegar. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's sea lions for S. T, we went with Siberian tigers over here. Let's see if I can find one. If I were a tiger, where would I hide? Got any in here? There's one. What up? You're sleeping, but I'm gonna look at you anyway. They're so fluffy. Bill Nye the Science Guy? I don't know if we ever watched Bill Nye the Science Guy. I would like to see maybe one that's awake. Oh, that was Sonia. Whoops. I want... What's the other one's name? Garvel? I almost heard it as gravel. Oh, you're also sleeping. Okay, well... That's fine. You're allowed to take a nap. Maybe giant pandas? Oh my gosh. I think that we're getting more people back here a couple of ways. I think that having more exhibit viewing ability, so like they move from this one to here, and then they move to here, and then they move to here, as opposed to walking over here for these habitats, I think that's helped. Also this connection point here. Oh, we're creeping up. We are creeping up. We might be able to place a second guest spawner, which I would love to do, just because I want to see if it does anything. Because, let's see... That's in guest facilities to zoo entrance. So we can put this little gate here. I think this is facing the correct direction. And then we can put a spawner next to it eventually, maybe possibly. And then we could have another entrance there. We'll see what happens. Tigers, maybe crepuscular, so that's where they're asleep. Oh, I can't quote you on that because I don't even know how to say that word. Is that one of the things where they're awake at dawn and dusk? Because that would make sense. But yeah, we're getting people in here. We got a viewing dome. Enter camera view. Ooh. This is fantastic. What up? What up, rhinoceroses? Am I interrupting an intimate moment again? My gosh. Alright, talk about human intervention. STU was you pick. You guys chose Tasmanian Devil, who I can't seem to keep alive. Where do we have any in here? Uh-oh. Oh gosh, we have one. We have one child. Oh my word. Ooh, a ringtail lemur. Quick, grab it before it's gone. No, where'd it go? No, no, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Send to zoo. Quarantine. Someone's on my deck. I hope it's the Amazon man. Nobody knocked, so I'm gonna continue to assume that. These guys are so hard to keep in the zoo. My goodness. I don't know what we have to do about that. I'm gonna send you... Oh no, wait, you have to go into quarantine first. My bad. I almost got a little excited there. Hunt at dawn and dusk. That makes sense. The poor Tasmanian devils. I feel awful, but I can't seem to, like, do anything about it. We'll keep trying. Let's see. What else? Well, anyway, there should be one in here. We have one poor, lonely Tasmanian devil child. Poor little guy. He's so lonely. I'm getting you some new parents, okay, buddy? I'm working on it. This poor thing. Well, you know, now we know if we decide to do a Tasmanian devil habitat, we really gotta, like, make sure we're getting fertile options. How many can we have? Only up to 5, it says, though. So that's not a lot. That's just something to really keep tabs on. Vending machines broken down. Vending machines broken down. Vet research is complete. Catch up on this real quick. Let's see. Oh, our binturong apparently passed away, so we don't have that anymore. Good thing we gotta look at it before it was away. Low welfare. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. We're just gonna call the keeper and hopefully the keeper will fix that. Where are we? You pick. V is the horned viper, which was our only V option. Group size is too large. It shouldn't be. How big is your group size supposed to be? Oh, 1 to 4. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it doesn't specify male and female. Okay. So we're just gonna... Boop. There we go. That should solve that problem. Anyway, this was our only option for V. You guys did not get a vote on this. We just had to do one. So let's look at Amir. What up, Amir? Look at your little horns and you're so cute. He's now Batman. Imagine the size of the graveyard. No. See, to cut down on costs, we turn them into, chicken nuggets. No, it's sad. I'm sure that they're used for research and science and stuff. I actually have no idea what happens, to animals at zoos when they pass away. I assume that they are used for research in some way, shape, or form, but I don't actually know. Anyway, UVW is for the maned wolf. That's not a maned wolf, that's a piñata. I've been fooled. I'm no smarter than a maned wolf. Alright, let's see if I can find one of them. We do have 2 kids and 2 adults. Check them out. Very cool, very pretty. Research or incinerated, probably. I don't know if you know that if you're just guessing, but it's probably right. Should make a museum with skeletons and taxidermied animals. Wouldn't that be fun? Planet Museum coming soon to a system near you. I mean, I feel like the ethical... I think that if you have the means to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and part of that includes, oh, an animal passed away, it wasn't diseased, we can use this to feed the other animals at our zoo. Like, it's locally sourced, whatever, but some people freak out about certain species being eaten. And I feel like the ethical uproar that would occur would threaten to shut a zoo down if they did that. So I can understand why they wouldn't. I'm just problematic. But I've embraced that about myself. I generally love Planet Museum, right? That would be so fun. We could all be, blathers. Look at these little guys. Aren't they so cute? I want 8 of them. But I can't. Animal died. Could you stop? Stinking quokkas. I can't keep them in the zoo either. These guys are hard. Another one! Let's see if we can find any more quokkas. Heck yeah. So yeah, some of these animals are just really, really hard to keep around. Send to zoo. Into quarantine with you, thank you. Saw a guy on TikTok eating lions. See, I feel like that wouldn't taste very good because they're so active like cats in general are, but we'll see. A zebra passed away from old age. Give the lions a snack. Exactly. Bird disposal chain shut down once and you had 2 deceased falcons in the freezer and could not get rid of them for a month. What? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That's nuts. Then again, I'm also, okay, I'm gonna have another problematic opinion. Prepare to clip and cancel me. Ready? I think that occasionally for enrichment, you need to send not diseased live animals into predator habitats. Like, you know, give the lions a rabbit once a month or something. You know, something for their brains. People would freak out because rabbits are cute and cuddly. But like, I don't know. I'm never going to be allowed to stream this again. Hey guys, look at these. So W, X, Y, W, well, I guess X is next. My bad. I was getting out of order. X is for axolotl. We have some axolotls. I was hoping that axolotls would make baby axolotls, but they don't seem to want to do that. Are you okay? Okay, that was scary. You're just floating. Just floating around. Alright, that's frightening. One... Oh, it was a falconry rehabilitation center. That does sound like a cool job, though. And I was saying, I'm aware that I have a different viewpoint on this than the majority of my American peers. I've grown okay with that. Also, I don't own a zoo, so you don't actually have to come for me. Gave the dinosaurs live goats in Jurassic Park. Exactly. But I think that, unfortunately, a few people would be too loud and threaten to get the zoo shut down for animal cruelty or something, and it's fine. Let's check this one out. Exhibit 14. This is supposed to be Y for yellow anaconda. Once again, the only option in that letter, but look at them. They're so pretty. So vibrant. Such a lovely snake. They do it for fish-eating animals? Interesting. It's important for birds of prey to maintain their hunting reflexes. Harris hawks, specifically in captivity, get suicidal when not regularly taken to hunt. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. We need a bird. We don't have any birds in this zoo. That just reminded me of that. There's enrichment. Well, yeah, for sure. The reason they don't do it for carnivores is because we see fuzzy animals as cute. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I assume. That's okay. I shall just continue to be a menace to society. Remove protesters. We win. Quarantine passed. Alrighty. Oh, we've got a lot of animals in quarantine. Alright, so we are going to move you over to Lemurland. We're going to move you guys all over to Tasmanian Devilland. Boop. There we go. And we are going to move you over with the rest of the quokkas here. There we go. How many do we have in here right now? 5. That's not too bad. How many can we have? 24. Okay. Well, in that case, grab a couple more. Put you in quarantine. Where are we? There we go. Boop. Did that say up to 23 males, up to 23 females? That's what I thought. So yeah, you can have just a whole mix of them. They're pretty unproblematic aside from being difficult to source, which is fine. Can we add a flamingo? Pretty privilege is real in the animal kingdom. It is. Yeah, if it's got big eyes. You know, like, I will not lie. I'd be pretty bummed if I saw one of these guys running away from a lion. I'd be like, aw, poor dude. But also, flamingos smell god-awful, but they're adorable. My last exhibit that I want to put in is another guest spawner. We're so close to being able to. I might take out a loan just so I can put it in and see if it does anything. Oh, you can just, like, leave? Okay, no, you're just dumb. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. You've got pixels for brains. It's forgivable. There we go. Facilities, tickets, guest spawner. I actually don't know if the direction on this matters. I assume it has to face this way. Alright, let's see what happens. This is my new exhibit. People. Would you want to watch it? Oh no, for sure. So that's, yeah, that's rough. We're done with the zoo. Can we let the animals out and let them eat all the guests? No. You're actually leaving? Yeah, good luck with that. We're about done. I won. It worked! Look. We got more people in. Fantastic. And people can leave over here now too? Amazing. So that should help us sort of distribute people a little bit better throughout the zoo. So that's very exciting. Very exciting. Oh, we got a little talk going on here. Look at us go. What up, everyone? Let's learn about animals together. Oh yes, you're very scary. Good job. What else? Oh, and then zebra. Zebra's the last one. Z is for zebra. There's one. Oh, we got a lot of them. Look at you go. Hello. How's it going? Donkeys with an attitude. If the handler's mental health is impacted by the satisfaction of the animals, like if the animal is upset, it'll lash out, or the habitat's broken to be in, or they get burnt out. Maybe. That'd be interesting. People get mad at animal documentaries because people filming didn't save the gazelle. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, well. Hello again. So, yeah. What do we have for O? Oh, my bad. For O was otters. So those are over here. Behold. That's a rock. I keep trying to click the otter and I keep getting plants instead. There we go. So these are the giant otters. 5.5 feet. Pretty crazy. That was a good jump. Look at them go. So that was O for otter. And that's our zoo. 26 plus habitats and exhibits. How many do we have exactly? Animals, habitats, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 different habitats and 11 different exhibits. So that's a total of 30. I think I counted correctly. That's a lot. That is a lot of animals. 195 animals to be exact. Now release the lions and bears. No, I refuse. But this is good. This is fantastic. Shockingly, we have welfare issues with the Tasmanian devils, probably because there aren't ever any in here. But that's not my fault, okay? I'm doing my best over here with what I've got. Quarantine passed. Fantastic. We'll go put those animals where they belong. Over here. Replenish the species. Are there any other animals that somebody missed that they wanted to see? Because I genuinely don't plan on coming back to the zoo. It's been a great learning journey, but I'm tired. And I know so many things I should have done better. It's like, do you sometimes build a house and then you just destroy it because you get so sick of how many things you could have done instead? But yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. No, this one's S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah, we did it. Like a last look at the axolotls. I was gonna look for more axolotls. We have more axolotls. I don't remember if I was looking for another dude or another lady. I think I was looking for another dude. Send a zoo. Boop. Alright. So, now if I go here. Yes. 2 and 3. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. camera, please. Behold. A little axolotl. And another axolotl. And another one. And another one. See, this one's a different color. I think. It could be the lighting, but I think it's a different color. This one's still just floating around. Look at him. Fantastic. And if we look from outside, hello? Oh, that's the snakes. If we look from outside the exhibit, we can still see them floating around inside the water too, which is pretty cute. Oh, I thought there were people here. I was going to talk to them. How are you guys doing? Zoo ticket price is great. Fantastic. Happy to have you here. Ooh, quarantine passed. Move you to here. No, there. It doesn't let you just toss them in the exhibits, right? Now the habitat animals you can put wherever you want. I accidentally almost put a hippo in with the jaguars at one point. But oh, you're gonna die. Well, you're living with a loved one, so that's pretty great. I think that we're about to have overcrowding in the maned wolf exhibit. Yeah, because these guys just aged up. So let's go ahead and let's release you guys to the wild. There we go. That should increase our conservation rating. Overall, we're not too bad. We have 5-star animal, 5-star conservation, 5-star marketing. Guest education and guest happiness aren't as good, but not too bad, all things considered. Not too bad. We'll save. Somebody pick an animal. The first animal I see that's actually in the zoo, and not flamingos. You can watch as we exit stream, but I believe this is the end. This is the end of Alphabet Zoo. We did a good job. High five, team. We completed the goal, and we found some new goals, some better goals to have next time. The hippos. Hippos are eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If I was a hippo, I'd be over here. Booyah. Let's see. I choose you. Fabulous. So there are hippopotamuses, also red river hogs, also very exciting. We won the challenge, and we're going to do better next time. This is a great angle, cinematic mode. You're nailing it. Wow. There we go. So, next Planet Zoo stream? I don't know when. Sometime in the fall, probably. We are going to do... Let's see. What's coming up? Today's Friday. Monday night, we'll be back to Rags to Riches in Sims 4. The next Build Help Live will be June 9th, I believe. When school is out, which is about halfway through June, we'll start doing Friday night build streams in The Sims, which will be fun. When school is back in session, we'll do Tiny Town. After Tiny Town, I would like to start my save file, because I am inventorying, essentially, every single lot in the game right now. And my goodness, there are some terrible builds, and it's really making me want to just fix all of them. So we're going to do that as well. So that's like the next 6 months of content coming up. I appreciate you guys being here today. We did a great job with the zoo. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to be done and move on to a better zoo in the future. I will give you guys Dance Cat as always. And I'll plan on seeing you guys Monday night. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Is this going to work? I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Nope. Okay, that's cool. We'll try again. We'll try this way. I have a button, but the button's not working. I think this is a great game and we should come back. Oh, there he goes. Alright, bye.